and I'm staying at home working, and it's really nice. So trust me, you get value for your money. Yeah,
Thank you
that's
so
it.
much. There's a tiny part that she's not sharing. Please tell us about how you got a promotion after getting the offer. Your current company was still
Oh
trying to
yes,
rope you
yes,
in.
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, so when I was about to leave my previous job, I got a promotion. Like I got a promotion in in the space of 2 weeks before I got this offer. And I was now thinking, should I accept this? Should I stay back or should I move? But I spoke to a lot of people. I spoke to one of my mentors, and the person was like, why stay back in a place where you've been for like 5 years and they didn't think about promoting you until now that you want to leave? So honestly, trust me, Naviant is really good. They are really, really good, and they're doing a great job. So if you want to learn data analytics, now is the best time. Now is the chance. 2025, we don't know what's going to be like for us in Nigeria. So this is the best time for you to take on that skill and do something good for yourself. Thank you.
Hi, people. How are you doing this evening? Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Can we hear me? Can we see me? Can we hear me? Can we see me? Thumbs up if you can hear me now. I want us to. Okay, great. Awesome, 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 awesome. Thank you so much. Just before we get into the conversation of the day, where are you joining us from? Where are you joining from? Just put it in the chat box. I'm here in Lagos. Where are you joining from? Kaduna. Good to have you here. Akure, good to have you here. Texas, oh, good to have you. Stanley. Kaduna, Jos, Lagos. Excellent. Delta, Abuja, Lagos, Abia. Lagos is winning. Okay, Abuja is trying to, Lagos is still winning. Ogun State, Ibadan, Lagos, Kaduna, and the rest of you all. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Lemuel Yule Odior, and I'm super, super excited to be here with you today. I see you, Ifoma, I see you, Johnson, I see you, Meba, Chibundu, Favor, Fasasi, Marvelous, Kingsley, Benjamin, John, Adanu, Providence, Oraoluwa, Abiodun, Elopisi, Bettina, Fikabo, and the rest of you all. Thank you for joining us tonight. So I would like to know, before we go further than this, what was the reason for you clicking through to join this webinar today? What brought you here? Me, I know why I'm here. So why are you here? If the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So we don't want to abuse this webinar tonight. Just put it in the chat box. Why are you here? You want to earn remotely, okay? You want to find a remote job, okay? Interested in finding a remote job? You want to learn more about remote jobs and how to go about it, okay? Is that all? Yeah, are they speaking for everybody? Emanuela, why are you here? To learn how to make money. I would love to work and earn remotely through your mentorship. Please send a recording of what? We've not started. I want to learn data analytics. I want to acquire knowledge in remote work. I want to skill up, learn remote work, I see everybody talking about remote work. Okay, that means you are in the right place. And we're going to be having a wholesome conversation, right? And I implore you to stay to the very end because I have something amazing for the people that are in this webinar. So for those of you that do not know, I know that some people just click through stuff without really knowing. Nibiant Analytics is a company that was birthed from the passion to help people land remote jobs. And not just land remote jobs, to seamlessly transition to tech. It's different from just learning a regular skill online, right? I know that a lot of people would say, but this courses we can learn it on YouTube. But this, that, we can find it on our own. Nobody is saying that you cannot. What we are saying is we built this company to ensure that you have the perfect roadmap and strategy to land the jobs that you've been struggling to get. Why is it so? Started at this company with my COO, Mohammed Suleiman, and it was birthed from the passion of our own struggles. It took me 3 years to fully transition to tech. Why? Because I didn't have a mentor, I didn't have guidance, I didn't have anybody to tell me what to do. I was literally searching and trying to do everything by myself on my own. And sadly, I spent more money than I thought I would ever spend. Almost ₦1 million, just trying to transition to tech from multiple schools, multiple platforms, and whatnot. Right? And one thing that I like to tell people is before you transition to tech, you want to ask yourself, why are you really doing this? I don't think that money is enough reason for you to transition to tech. Funny enough, I don't think it's enough. Why? Because there are certain times in the journey of you transitioning to tech that you will get tired. And then it is your why that will keep you going. Now, I'm going to give a typical example of myself. I studied fine and applied arts in the University of Benin, both in my BA and my MFA. And then when it was time, I also did fashion design for about 8 years plus. And when it was time for me to have my own family, I knew that I wanted to spend a whole lot more time with my family, my children, my husband. And I wasn't really interested, for somebody who just moved to Lagos, I wasn't interested in trying to deal with the Lagos traffic, right? So what does this mean? For someone who also loves to have our own money and wants to be able to afford things whenever I want, I knew that there needed to be a way. And that was where my search began. Now, I had interacted with tech in my school because I studied fine arts. So I did a lot of graphics design. Can you hear me? Julian said she can't hear anybody. Can you hear me? Please thumbs up if you can hear me. Excellent. So Julian, you want to check your network. All right. So for me, when I had already interacted with graphics design in my school because I studied fine arts. But so that was my first interaction with tech. However, I knew that I needed to be more. Sometimes I get into webinars like this and I hear a lot of people saying, why don't you teach data analytics, digital marketing? Why don't you teach social media management? Been there, done that. What does that mean? I spent the first 3 years of my tech journey as a social media manager. Mind you, for years longer than that, I have been in consulting, strategy consulting, business strategist, and business growth manager, and all of that. But in my tech journey, my actual tech journey, it was about 3 years plus that I spent as a social media manager. Now, it is a good foundation. However, the challenge with that is there is a cap to how far you can go as a social media manager. If you want to be able to earn like a typical premium data analyst would earn, you probably need to work for multiple companies, or you want to build an agency where you're not trying to train other people to be social medias to now manage your clients' pages. But the truth of the matter is not everybody wants to be a business owner. Some people just want to shut in and rest their case. Let me do my 9 to 5 and just breathe. And I know that at the end of the month, I am earning the way I want. So why did we pick our courses in business analysis, data science, and data analytics? 3 major reasons. It is super, super easy to learn. It is super easy to transition to, and the earning potential is massive. A typical example would be an entry-level data analyst working in Nigeria for a foreign company earns nothing less than $500 to $1,000. Now, if you are what's it called? If you are exchanging that to the current naira, you are looking at over 800 to 1.5 million naira monthly. Now, if you are working in Nigeria and you are currently earning 800, just know that you are, first of all, one of the top level management staff You're one of your guys if you are earning 800 to 1.5 million. And I am telling you that if you follow our 7-step method and you transition to tech for courses like data analytics, business analysis, or data science, you have the potential to earn $500 to $1,000 as an entry-level analyst. That's what we're looking for. We understood that the economy is not smiling. And we understood that for us to be able to help more people, they need to be able to transition to the career paths that will not take them years. That's why we're not doing software engineering. That's why we're not doing courses like cybersecurity. Why? For a course like cybersecurity, aside the fact that you need to spend years in a couple of time, over 6 months, perfecting the skills, you need some certain level of certifications that are beyond what a typical data analyst will do. And then you need proof of concept and a lot of other things. The barrier to entry is quite high. But for data analytics, data science, and business analysis, what the employers are looking for is your proficiency over papers. While a cybersecurity specialist has to have the proficiency and the papers, a data analyst just needs to prove skill. You just need to prove skill. We don't do product management because if you learn business analysis, the chances that you will be able to seamlessly transition to product management is quite high. Now, another thing that we like to do here is to help you transition to career paths that can be transferred and are not restrictive. What does that mean? For example, as a data analyst, assuming you had your background in human resources and you take our course in data analytics, a business analyst, where we teach project management in business analysis. So that's why we're not taking project management as a course on its own. If you are working for a foreign company and you have a project manager and a business analyst that have same quality, they're going to pick a business analyst because a business analyst can do the work of a project manager, but a project manager is not fully equipped to do the work of a business analyst. So back to what I was saying, if you are a data analyst or you're taking a course in data analytics and you have a background in human resource management, you can then become an HR analyst. You can become a people analyst. You can become a change manager, right? And what does this mean? It means that what we're teaching you is beyond just the job role or the job title. We're teaching you skills that will allow you to be more than just anything that you currently are. And your background doesn't matter. Like I said, I studied fine and applied arts, and I'm currently a business analyst. How was it easy for me to transition from fine art to business analysis? It's simple. I love business. I like to do business. I started doing business when I was 13, right? And I've been doing business up until date. Now, when I knew that I needed to transition to tech, all I did was to research on what tech career path would allow me to continue to enjoy my expression as a businesswoman. And it was business analysis. Now, as a business analyst, I have spent a huge amount of my time helping companies grow their businesses, helping companies with strategies and execution in blueprints, and also frameworks that allows them to earn more, to profit more, and also optimize their processes. Now, this is something that I was doing before without having a name to it. But because I was able to do proper research and I could align my giftings, my passion to a tech skill, it was easy for me to transition. And when the journey was tiring, I wasn't tired. When it was stressful, when the results were not coming as quickly as I thought, I was still going on. Why? Because I chose a career path that aligns with me as an individual. Now, if you are told, in fact, I took software engineering course. I spent about 6 months and I dropped out. Why? It was stressful for me mentally. I didn't enjoy it. And it wasn't something that I wanted to spend the rest of my life doing. It was just like a means to an end. But for me right now, I'm going to spend the rest of my life as a business analyst. Why? Because I run businesses, I help companies, I help organizations. And now I'm not, one of the beautiful things about the career paths that we've chosen to help you transition into is the fact that, for example, for business analysis, there is no cap to your growth and to your promotion. What does that mean? It means that you can start as a public administration is not a tech skill, but you can transition to becoming a business analyst with your administrative skills. Now, as a business analyst, the promotion cap, there is no limit. Why? You can start as a junior business analyst, you graduate to becoming a general analyst, and then you graduate to becoming a senior business analyst. From then on, you can break it up and then become a business intelligence analyst, a business data analyst, a change manager, and then you can take the ladder up to become a management consultant, a strategy consultant. And because of your skill and experience as a business analyst, you can come to becoming an advisor, a board advisor, a board member, and whatnot. And trust me, there is no cap. Unlike skills like social media management and the rest, you continually are there is a plateau as to how far you can grow in your career. Like I said, except you want to start a business where you now start to train other people to become social media managers for you, and then they work for you. All right. If you have a background in public administration, yes, transitioning to become a business analyst is a giving, because it's almost, you are in the same line basically. Now I'm going to be sharing my screen. So far, have we been enjoying what I've been sharing? Before I share my screen, I want to know that I'm talking to the right people. We studied I studied fine arts and I'm in tech. So it doesn't matter what you studied. As far as you can give in your time to learning, you can give in your time to upskilling, you're good to go. All right. So excellent. Let me share my screen. When you see my screen, please do well to let me know. Okay. Okay. Now we're talking about the 7 perfect steps for you to be able to, if you want to join us here at Business Analysis, the 7 perfect reasons, and then later on I'm going to share with you the 7 perfect steps. So what are the 7 reasons why you should work with us here? Right? We have industry aligned training. What does it mean? Even if you are interested in getting a certified business analysis professional certification, our courses can help you optimize better for that. And then when you talk about mentorship, an experienced mentor, we're very big on that. Why? Like I said, it took me a long time to transition because I didn't have a guide. I didn't have a guide. And Mohammed had the same challenge. He didn't have a mentor. And his transition journey only landed softly when he got a mentor. All right. Mentorship takes you from 0 to 100 because you have somebody that is guiding you in your journey. You have somebody that is telling you, start here, end here, take it to the next step, do this, do that, and you have the results. Now, in life, in fact, we say it in business analysis, if there is a process map to achieving something, you don't necessarily need to invent the wheel. You only need to spend your time doing every single thing in the step that is aligned, and then you will get the same result. It's just like a journey. You're traveling from Lagos to Delta State, and there is a roadmap. The map is telling you pass here. Then you now say, no, I do not want to pass. I want to invent my own road. You're going to be in the forest. It's life. Somebody has done it before. Somebody has achieved that goal. The question now is, are you talking to the person that has achieved the goal before? Are you talking to the person that has trialed it? A lot of us register for schools or register to courses in schools that the owners have not necessarily struggled to apply for jobs. Now I can tell you what works and what do not work because I spent 4 months of my life applying to jobs, different ways, different methods, different ways. I paid for job groups, I paid for job boards, I joined communities. I have done everything. I have tested everything. I have tested the waters. And I'm telling you categorically that the 7 steps that I'm going to outline to you, what the steps that I took that landed me my very first tech job, that salary. I have helped other people do the same process, and in 3 months they got the same results. So if there is already a tested way to achieve a result, you don't need to try something else. Just do it that way. Follow the process and you get the results. Same thing, it's all about habits. If you wake up every morning, exercise for 1 hour, watch what you eat, you will lose weight. You don't necessarily need to invent something and try and be dramatic to achieve the results. No. And then another thing that we're very good at here is the technical support. From my experience, I pay for a lot of courses, even till date. I do. Not just because of what I would learn. I want to also see people's processes and systems. And one thing that I know a lot of schools do not have is technical support. A lot of people have had the experience of taking a course in a particular school. They finish the 3 months course and they still have no idea what they paid for. But here at Nibians, when you start with us, you are going to complain about the level of which we keep calling you to come to class, because that's part of the process here. You must attend class. You must do what we are teaching you, and you must produce results. It's must. It's a must. We apply pressure here. Why? Because at the end of the day, every business is built on the back of a vision and a mission. And our mission here is to raise the top 1% tech talent in Africa. Now, if we are not applying pressure on you to become that 1% tech talent, we're not going to achieve our mission. And for us to be able to achieve our mission, you must do everything in class. What does that mean? The facilitators will be on your case. The 7 projects that you are meant to produce in 3 months, you have to produce it. The job applications that you need to do, you must apply for those jobs. And that is the only way that you get the results. Now, aside these 3 things, and the live classes that you're going to be getting, which will be recorded anyway, you also get what is called the hands-on video tutorials. Very available to you. If you are confused about anything in the live classes that take place on Saturdays, 11 to 2 p.m., we have what we call the technical support session on Tuesdays, where you can come in to have a session with the facilitator, walk you through anything that is bothering you. Aside that, our COO, Mohammed Suleiman, is super excellent when it has to do with interview preparation. I'm talking about somebody that has worked with a US company, Alfa Romeo, and myself, I am excellent when it has to do with LinkedIn optimization and CV optimization. I have worked with companies in Switzerland. I've worked with companies in UK. I've worked with companies in US, in Canada, in Ghana, as well as China. Now, you go and meet people that have results to teach you, not the people that have an idea of what the results should be like, or people that have spent their years on YouTube but have not implemented. Now, how did I get the job with a company called Edison in Switzerland? How did I work with a company called Rise to Parents in UK? How did I work with a company called Felora in UK? How did I work with another company called Girl in Canada? How did I work with a company called the Wrestling Bootcamp in China? The 7-step process that I'm going to show you is how. So make sure that you are seated, you have your book and your bio ready to take down notes in the next couple of minutes. And then after the LinkedIn optimization, which I'm going to be showing to you how it works, we also have what we call the value internship opportunities. Now, this internship is different from any other type. Why? You are going to be working with us here at Nibians, which means you're going to be having your stand-up meetings. You're going to be getting into our company and finding out what the loopholes are, and then producing solutions for them. It is different from what you would see anywhere else, because other people will just give you projects. But here, we're telling you, okay, now you are with us. Come and find out from us as a data analyst what is wrong with us here. Give us strategic ways, recommendations to be able to boost our sales, to be able to boost our program. Give us ways that we'll be able to structure our program better. And at the end of it, you are not just graduating as an excellent data analyst, data scientist, or business analyst. You have 7 projects in your portfolio. You have a fully optimized CV. You have an excellently optimized LinkedIn page. You have gone through intensive and rigorous interview preparation. And you have our lifetime support. It means that if you are ready to get a job and you're ready to apply for jobs, which we try as much as possible to tell our students to start applying from the 2nd month, we are all up in your business till you land a job. That's how we roll here. And that's why we get the quality of results that we get. Are we following? Are we following? Now, we're getting into the practical session. And this is where I am going to get ready. At the end of this session, you're going to be telling me which of the courses you like. So I want to spend a bit of time talking about the 3 courses so that you understand. And it's not as if, oh, I'm just speaking grammar. No. We're going to be starting with data analytics. Now, I see we don't teach data analysis. We teach data analytics. Data analytics is more all-encompassing. It's more in-depth. It is the master the art of analyzing, interpreting, and presenting data to empower business decisions. Now, I see some business owners who come here and say, I don't think I can do tech. And I'm like, you don't even know what you're missing. If you transition to tech, you're able to afford enough money to be able to invest in your business and hire the right people. A typical example would be, let's say you're a data analyst and your monthly income is $1,000, which is 1.5 million naira. That automatically gives you 500,000 naira to keep for yourself, 1 million naira to invest in your business, and to be able to afford to hire the right people to take your business to the next level. So entrepreneurs should even take this more seriously than anybody else, because it gives you an opportunity to be able to build your business faster than anybody else. With this, you don't necessarily need grants, because you can fund your lifestyle. You can fund your business. You are bootstrapping. Okay, so the fact that you're an entrepreneur is not an excuse. It's an opportunity for you to also be able to analyze your business data more, to be able to interpret things that are happening to you. Why do we sell more in August? Why do we sell better in January? How am I able to know that? When you know data analytics. And the key skills and models that you're going to be learning here is data collection and cleaning, data visualization like Excel, SQL, and Power BI, trend patterns and analysis. Okay? Now, let's first understand what this data analytics is all about. Like I said, it's the process of examining raw data to find trends, patterns, and insights that can help make informed decisions. Now, what is data in the first place? When you were registering, when you were looking to join this training, there was a certain form that you filled. We collecting your information, your name, your phone number, your location, and all of that. That is data collection. Now we get all of this and we put it into a certain Excel sheet. And then we move to the process of data cleaning. What does this mean? It means that the data we've collected can be jumbled up. We need to clean it. We need to put first name here. We need to put last name. We need to put email. We need to put phone numbers. We need to put location. Now, it's possible that when we collected the data, we had name, location, email, phone number, last name. Now, data cleaning is the process of ensuring that the data is accurate, removing duplicates or errors, and organizing it in a very usable format. If the information you have is not clean and clear, people cannot work with it. As a data analyst, it is your duty to ensure that the information your team members have are good enough to be able to analyze, which is what takes us to data analysis. Now, some of you pay for data analysis as a course. Do you see that you're only paying for one part of data analytics? Data analytics is more in-depth. Now, after data cleaning, we go to what is called the data analysis, using statistical methods, algorithms, and analytical techniques to understand trends or answer specific questions. Now, you could use things like pivot table and charts to be able to, or the formulas in Excel, to be able to get numbers. Let's say, for example, we were able to get about 2,000 names. And then I talked to my data analyst and I'm like, I need to find out the number of people in Abuja and in Lagos. Let's compare. It will be super stressful for this person to go through the data one after the other. And that's why we have things like formulas, pivot tables, and whatnot. With all of these tools and softwares, you are able to get information that are specific to the question that needs to be answered without spending hours, days, or years in finding that information. The essence of data analytics for companies like Facebook and the rest that have billions of data, if you do not know data analytics or you don't have a data analyst in your company, you would not be able to get accurate and specific information. And that's one of the benefits and value that you bring to the table as a data analyst. And then the next thing is data visualization. Using tools like Power BI, Excel, and the rest. Now, when you've worked on your data, you've cleaned it up, you want to present it to your company. I'm sure some of you would have seen things like charts and all of that, and you're like, why is this arrow going here? Why is this map like this? Data visualization. Using tools like Excel and Power BI or Tableau, it helps you in presenting your findings clearly through charts, graphs, and dashboards to make them easier to interpret. And then you now have the final stage where you report and interpret your data, summarizing the insights in a clear way that supports data-driven decisions. All right. Now, I hope we're following me. We get it. We get what I'm saying, right? Excellent. Now, there are 4 types of analytics, but data analytics only speaks to 2 types, while data science speaks to the other 2. So in analytics, we have the descriptive analytics, we have the diagnostic analytics, and then we have the predictive analytics and the prescriptive analytics. Now, for data analytics, we have what we call the descriptive. Any form of analysis cannot be done without the descriptive analytics. Now, descriptive and diagnostic analytics are the 2 foundational types of data analytics. What does it serve? It answers the question of what happened. This is speaking to history. We have sold 10,000 bottles of water. Where do we sell to the most? How much do we sell? All of the information from the past, talking about things that have happened before, is what we call descriptive analytics. And the example that I like to give, which is that of the hospital. You go into a hospital, you tell the doctor, I want to see you. And the doctor is like, what happened to you? You're like, this morning I woke up. My eyes has been turning me. In fact, it's not just that this morning, it started 2 weeks ago. My eyes have been turning me. Anytime I stand, I want to sit. Anytime I stand, I want to sit. When I go to the room, I put a lot more. You just talk. And then the doctor was like, okay, when was your last period? When was your last this? Yada, yada, asking questions. And then the more it's asking questions, the more you're describing. You know what we did in school, descriptive essay. The more they're asking questions, the more you're describing, the more information you're giving. You're just giving out. They need to know what happened to you to determine what should happen to you. That's descriptive analytics. And then the next thing there is the diagnostic analytics. Now, when you know what happened, you can now determine why it happened. Now, the doctor cannot tell you, you're feeling dizzy because you are 3 months pregnant, ma'am. Congratulations. And then you're like, how? How did it happen? It's going to now start explaining things to you. Explain why something that happened to you happened to you. It's going to dig deeper into the experiences that you are having, the body changes that you are having, the way your mood is changing, the way your everything. It's just going to open it up. That's what diagnostic analytics is all about. At that point in time, the consultant or the doctor is diagnosing what's wrong with you. Yeah, can you hear me now? I got knocked out for a minute. Can you hear me now? Awesome. Okay, so let's get right. Okay. Can you see my screen? Okay. So like I was saying, the diagnostic analytics is the doctor able to tell you that, okay, this is why what happened to you happened to you. So descriptive analytics talks about what happened. Diagnostic analytics talks about why it happened. Now, that is all that concerns data analytics. Now, we're going to be going to the second part of analytics, which is predictive and prescriptive. Now, this brings us to data science. It's all about solving complex product problems with predictive insights. And the objective is to develop advanced analytics using machine learning, statistical model skills for solving real-world problems. You're going to be learning things like Python, machine learning, data storytelling, and the rest. Now, data science is an interdisciplinary field that combines mathematics, statistics. Take note of everything that I'm saying, because at the end of this conversation, I'm going to be asking you which part of the course do you want to take. All right. So data science is an interdisciplinary field that combines mathematics, statistics, programming, and domain expertise to analyze, process, and model large amounts of data. The goal of data science is to uncover patterns, derive insights, and make informed predictions and decisions. Now, in data science, we have what is called predictive and prescriptive analytics. Remember, I said data analytics talks about descriptive and diagnostic. However, in data science, we're looking at predictive and prescriptive analytics. Now, when you've described your problem, what happened, and then the doctor tells you this is why it happened, the next thing he does is to predict this is what is likely to happen if XYZ is not done. Now, in data science, these are advanced types of analytics that build on the insights from descriptive and diagnostic analytics, aiming to provide more actionable and forward-looking insights. Now, in predictive analytics, the purpose is to forecast future events, to focus on historical data and machine learning models, and also you get to use tools like machine learning, Python, and the rest to be able to get this done. Now, what the question answers here is what is likely to happen. Now, as a pregnant woman, the doctor can tell you that, madam, if you don't start taking your vitamins, if you don't start taking your folic acid, this is going to happen. Now, the next thing is prescriptive analytics. What is the purpose of this? It recommends actions to achieve specific outcomes or optimize decision making. Now, the focus of this is to go beyond predicting to provide actionable suggestions and scenarios to help achieve desired outcomes. Now, a typical example would be the weather case. When those weather analysts comes and says, today is Saturday, but on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, rain is going to fall at 4 p.m. on Tuesday, 6 p.m. on Wednesday, and 8 p.m. on Thursday. And then it's 4 p.m. on Tuesday and rain is falling. It's 8 p.m. on Wednesday and rain is falling. And you're like, is this man a native doctor? No. It is predictive analysis in play. Now, prescriptive analytics will now be something like rain is going to fall by 4 p.m. It is advised that if you are on the mainland and you need to get to the island, go in the afternoon, or make sure that you get home before 4 p.m., or make sure that you're not outside. So it's a lot of suggestions and prescriptions are now going to be given here when we're talking about prescriptive analytics. All right? Do you get it? Are we following? I hope I've not lost you guys. Excellent. So now let's go to the last one that we teach. I've talked to you about data analytics. I've talked to you about data science. Now, business analysis. What is this business analysis everybody's talking about? Why business analysis? It doesn't sound like it's so techy. Why? Now, business analysis is all about identifying and solving problems and business needs. Being able to bridge the gap between business goals and technical solutions by identifying requirements, optimizing processes, and delivering impactful solutions. Now, the key skills in business analysis include requirements gathering, process mapping and optimization, solution modeling. What does requirements gathering have to talk about? It's about you doing a lot of research, market research. You're gathering information. You get into an organization. You're asking what's your organizational structure? What's the culture here? What are the governing bodies here? Who are your competitors? You're doing research, you're asking questions, you're talking to the stakeholders. Stakeholders, we have both internal and external stakeholders. You're talking to the owners of the business, you're talking to the customers, you're gathering information. And then when you talk about process mapping and optimization, it's all about you looking into the company and say, okay, you guys do things super manually here. You come to the office, you do this, you type, you write, you do that. That is your process that I have mapped. Now, as a business analyst, I am going to optimize your process. I'm going to automate your process for you. And I'm going to give you a process that will cost you less, make you more money, and save time. Now, as a business analyst, your major goal in the company is to ensure that the company is achieving their goals. And one of the things that you do is to make sure that you are saving them money, you are saving them time, and you're helping them to make more money. And you do all of this by leveraging some technical tools, which includes Jira, SQL. You also do a bit of data analytics, Power BI, Excel, SQL, Jira, using process mapping tools like Lucidchart or Draw.io, Azure DevOps, and the likes. All right? Okay. So it is not necessary for you to do data analytics before learning data science, because here at Nibiant, we teach you data analytics for data science in the data science course. And also in business analysis, we teach you data analytics for business analysis in the business analysis course. All right. And then the data analytics course goes in depth, core data analytics. Okay. Now, these are the courses that you get to learn with us. And when we're talking about the career path, the most popular would be as a data analyst. If you take the course in data analytics, you can become a data analyst or a BI analyst, or you can become an HR analyst, a fintech analyst, a finance analyst, whatever analyst you want to be. You can analyze, and it's a software analyst and whatnot. And then as a data science student, you have the opportunity to becoming a data scientist, machine learning engineer. And as a business analysis student, you have the opportunity to become a business analyst, a product manager, a project manager, and the likes. Okay? Now, for salary projections, when it has to do with data analytics, you have the leverage When I call what we do here, I call it positioning. If you say that you want to earn a certain amount of money at the end of the year, and you don't position yourself to be able to earn that money, the end of the year is going to come and you will not earn the money. So how do you position yourself? By doing the 7 things that I'll be sharing. But what is the salary projection if you're working with a foreign company? We're looking at you earning about $50,000 to $70,000 per year. Entry level, mid level, senior level just keeps going up. Same thing for data science, 70,000 to 90,000, and also for business analysis. Now, before we go to the framework that I want to share with you, based on what I have shared, who do you want to be? This is what I want you to do. You're going to write your name, or you're going to simply say, I am a data analyst, or I am a data scientist, or I am a business analyst. All right? Based on what I have shared, remember I said, make sure that any career path you are choosing aligns with you as an individual. If you don't like maths, you shouldn't be doing data science. If you don't like research and communication, you shouldn't be in business analysis. You will do research, but not as much as a business analyst, okay? Excellent. I'm seeing a lot of people here saying a lot of things. So good. This is so good, so good. Okay, so let me put this here so I can see better. Excellent. I am a data analyst. I'm a data analyst. I'm a business analyst. Nobody wants to be a data scientist. Not in fear maths. Yes, I'm a data scientist, my guys. Yeah, so good. Awesome. Awesome. That's great. Awesome. Now you know. Now, for you to be that, you need to understand the structures and the systems that are put in place. So I'm going to be sharing with you our learning framework and schedule. Now, our weekly schedule includes live practical classes from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then on Tuesdays, we have hands-on video tutorials and technical support sessions. And on Thursdays, that's at 8 to 10 p.m. And on Thursdays, we have mentorship sessions where we teach you job preparation, CV optimization, LinkedIn branding, revamp, and all of that. Okay? Now, I am going to be showing you, let me see if we have the 7-step process here. So these are some of our students' dashboards that are here. Okay, let me go back a bit. I want to show you what we do at the LinkedIn optimization. So let's go here. The kind of results that you're going to be getting. So this is my LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn currently. Now, I want us to look for another business analyst, and then we're going to be doing a comparison. Okay, so we have one person here. Now, assuming you're going to be doing role play, you are all human resource people now. You are hiring managers. You're hiring managers and you want to hire. For the weekly activities, you have classes on Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You have Tuesdays, 8 to 10 p.m. and Thursdays, 8 to 10 p.m. Now, imagine that you are a hiring manager and you want to hire a business analyst. And you see me here, a business analyst. And then you see Yemi Ishola, a business analyst. Who do you think you would hire based on what you see here? Now, this is all that he has here, and that's it, right? This is all that he has, and that's it. However, from my own LinkedIn, I have my value proposition clearly stated out here. I exist to help you make smart business choices and gain clarity in life. I have my name clearly spelled out. Can you see my screen now? Okay, so you have your names clearly spelled out here. If you don't see my screen, you need to log out and log back in. And then you see what I bring to the table here. Aside that, my portfolio is here, which I'm going to open. My portfolio is here. We might not be able to teach you how to build a website because this is my proper website, But we're going to be teaching you how to build your own portfolio, right? This is my portfolio here, and I have my works here. You check all my portfolio categories are here. We're going to teach you guys how to do your own. We're going to teach you how to do your own portfolio as well. And when you learn how to do your portfolio, you're going to put it here. And then you see my about section properly written with my skills and my competencies. So if I'm even looking for a job, I'm very easy to hire. And in my future session, I talk about how you can book me, how you can reach out to me, how you can subscribe to my letter and whatnot. And I write every day. In my experience session, I detail out everything that I do. I detail out everything that I did for the company, very detailed. I don't leave any stone unturned. Do not lie, but be detailed. Everything here is exactly what I did. And then you also see some of my projects that I did with the company as well. And as a digital marketing strategist, I also highlighted it here. And here as well, as a growth marketing analyst, you want to be very detailed. Your LinkedIn is your online CV, so it has to be good. All my certifications and certificates are here, and my awards, I haven't added about 2 of them. Include your awards as well. Include your awards as well. And my projects, every project that you've done, include it as well. My skills are here. You also want to get endorsements from people. And then recommendations, I have about 17 of them. Now, to get recommendations for people, what I always tell people is, first of all, make sure that you're following all your colleagues on LinkedIn. And then you can just click on the plus sign, ask for recommendations, and then click on the person that you are looking for. Just search their name and then go to continue. And you want to ask for Unoma Kitty Speaks reported directly to you. Pick the role that the person worked with you in the same group. Position at the time, Senior Business Analyst, Future Consulting. Hi, would you like to recommend me? And then you click send. Send it to as much people as possible, and then send them a private message on WhatsApp. Oh, please, I ask on LinkedIn, please, can you help me recommend me? That kind of thing. Because recommendations go a long way to tell people who you are. What people say about you is very, very important. All right, that's why I can boast here, because people have said a lot of good things about me, because I have sense normally. You want to add your awards here? I have about 2 of them that I need to add. Always update your LinkedIn. So this is something, whatever beauty you see here, is something we're going to be teaching you guys as well. We're going to teach you how to do your own LinkedIn banner. I'm going to show you a quick one here. LinkedIn banner design. So we're going to show you how to do a LinkedIn banner. If you look at my LinkedIn, you will see that I have a particular color that I'm using, which is pink, soft pastel pink, off-white, and black. You should pick a color. It helps for people to resonate with you. All right. So you want to pick a LinkedIn banner. So you just go to Canva, search for LinkedIn banner, and then you want to pick something that is neat and fine, and that will give you that very nice presence. And then you click on customize. Doesn't matter whether you're on the free or the paid Canva page, you're going to get something very, very nice to do. So assuming I wanted to use this as my LinkedIn banner, I'm going to change this cover page. I'm going to change this page to, let's say strategy. Let me put strategy and see what comes up. So let's go to photos. I'm going to pick something about strategy so it aligns. Strategy, so like this. Kindly mute your mic, mute your mics. So I'm going to pick strategy. So this is how you do that. Okay. Yeah. So I want the light bulb, double click. Yep. Okay. And then I'm going to write my name or what I do. I help you grow your business. So these are some of the things you will learn when you join us. You're going to learn how to optimize your stuff, have a very nice LinkedIn page, and all of that. All right. And so now we've done this. I'm going to reduce this. Let's increase this a bit and reduce this, increase this. Okay. And then you want to put your details, yada, yada, yada. Whenever you are done, you download it. Then the next thing is, after downloading this, you upload your banner. The next thing is you want to look for thumbnail designs. That is for your featured session. Thumbnail. YouTube thumbnail sizes can work as well. So you want to look for thumbnail designs. Just pick a very nice, don't be too heavy with your stuff. Pick a very nice thumbnail, and then you want to edit that. You can pick an image of you. So, okay. Pick an image of you, put it into this box. Okay. Yeah. And then you want to pick this and maintain your colors as well. So you see that it's not difficult to build something really beautiful for yourself as much as you already have the training. So this is the next thing you do. You want to edit this to whatever you want the write-ups to be. And then the next thing is you are looking for your CV. Let's say by the time you are done with your LinkedIn optimization, you're also going to be learning how to optimize your CV as well. There's a whole lot that we teach. And like the person said, maybe I should just move on to you. Join me with, but there's somebody that I want to speak about, and that is Beatrice Olagberu. I'm going to show you her LinkedIn page. Beatrice Olagberu is a lady that was literally going to relocate back to Nigeria. She has worked in MTN for about almost 20 years. All right. And she was going to relocate back to Nigeria. She moved to the US 2 years ago to be able to start her life afresh. However, it wasn't coming through, and she needed help transitioning to tech. Now, because of what someone had heard from me, and also the person had experienced with me, the person was able to recommend us to Beatrice. Beatrice learned how to do business analysis, how to do, what's it called now? SQL, how to do Power BI from us in less than 3 months. And she was able to transition from becoming just a regular business manager to becoming a senior business analyst in a company in Canada, and she works from the US. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you today is you have a short time to make a decision with what I'm about to show you. And in that short time, I'm going to be picking only 40 people that will be joining us for the training. Now, we have a new cohort coming up in March, and we want you to be able to register for that cohort seamlessly. I have a payment plan that I want to share with anybody that takes advantage of the 80,000 naira off discount. We're removing 80,000 naira from our course, and we're saying that if you are able to commit to your payments 3 times, you're going to be able to join our cohort. Now, our regular price is 350,000. However, because you are in this webinar, you have the opportunity to pay 270,000 naira only, which means that you don't pay the whole 350. We've taken 80,000 naira off. You're going to secure your slot tonight with 70,000, and then you make a balance payment of 100,000 at the end of February and another 100,000 at the end of March. This gives you the opportunity to be able to take advantage of our training, our courses, our mentorship, and everything else. Now, I am shutting this sharing system down because I want to see you guys, and I want to tell you to your face what I have been saying. All our courses are online. We are not training you to work physically. We're training you to work fully remotely. What it means is whatever we're teaching you is something that's going to help you work fully remotely. You're going to be learning how to use remote work tools like Trello. You're going to be learning how to use remote work tools like Jira. You're going to be learning effective communication with your team members. You're going to be doing projects with your team members. You're going to do up to 7 projects. And you're also going to learn this LinkedIn optimization that I shared with you, CV revamp, and you're going to get opportunities to join our community where we share jobs to our guys. Now, I only need 40 people to be able to work with in March. Typically, we've not done this in a while, but typically, anybody that joins us through the webinar only makes a payment of 270,000, which means that 80,000 naira is off. Typically, you should pay in 2 installments, but I'm telling you right now that if you're able to pay in 3 installments, this is my promise to you. For the first set of people that make their payment, I am personally going to do your LinkedIn optimization and designs for you. That's a personal giving. Your LinkedIn optimization and positioning, I'm going to do that personally for you. But it's only for listen carefully, only for the people that take advantage of the discount tonight. What does it mean? It means that if you indicate interest in taking advantage of the discount, you make an initial payment of 70,000 naira to secure your slot. And then tonight, I'm talking now, 70,000 naira to secure your slot. And then February ending, you make a payment of 100,000. And March ending, you make a payment of 100,000. I only need 40 people that I'll work with. And this is me guaranteeing you, by the time you are done with our 7-step process, if you don't get the value you paid for in this program, everybody that pays for our course has my phone number. Reach out to me and I'll give you back your money. I am not as sure as anything as I am this process because I have tried it on myself, on a lot of people, and it has worked. So 40 people, and I'll start counting now. We're shutting this down by 9:30. So I need only 40 people. I don't think I have till 9:30. I have about only 15 minutes to the end of this conversation. So what you're going to do for me is simple. Indicate in the chat box, I am taking a slot. Reach out to me with the receipt of payment for your initial slot of 70,000 naira. And I am going to give you the enrollment form immediately. Okay, Ben Ude Grace, AB, has taken a slot. That's 2 slots taken, 38 slots remaining. So make a payment of 70,000 naira to secure your slot. Send me the receipt of payment to my phone number here. And I will give you the enrollment form for March. Now, like I said, there is no dragging. We are not the type of people that, let me give an example. I bought wigs from a vendor in September. And as I speak with you today, I don't have the wigs. My money has gone. They've blocked me. We don't do that because we don't have that time. My name is more precious to me than your money. So if you come to the training and you do not think that you got the value, reach out to me. And as far as you did everything, As we tell you to, and you did not get the result, I'm going to give you back your money. Ezekiel is taking a slot. Okay, so that's 4 slots. We have only 36 slots remaining. So make your payment of 70,000 naira, secure your slot, send me a message right now, and I'm going to give you the enrollment form for March. Remember, I said every single person, I'm going to add something. Every single person that takes advantage of their slot tonight, I'm going to optimize your LinkedIn personally, and I'm going to have a special session with you where I'm going to teach you personal branding for for you to be able to land a job. I'm going to teach you the exact things that I did. Some other students might not get this, but the exact things that I did to land the job, I'm going to teach it to you in a special mentorship session with the CEO. So that's 5 slots taken, 35 slots to go. 6 slots taken, 34 slots to go. Please ensure to make the payment of 70,000 naira. Send me your receipt of payment immediately, and I will send you the enrollment form. Please don't just write, I am taking a slot. In this life, it is all about you taking that first step. Okay? You can't do the training without using the system. I'm not going to say because I want you to take a slot, I will not say yes. No. If you don't have a system, you will not be able to do the training. However, what you can do is to take advantage of the slot, to secure it, and then make sure that you work towards getting a laptop before the class in March. That way, I can guarantee you of keeping your slot. All right? So we have Taiwo, we have Victory. I'm only Blessing. If you make payment next week, you're going to be paying the actual cost, and you are not going to be in my session. I'm only working with people that are making payments tonight in that session, please. So send me the receipt of your payment. If you've indicated taking a slot, that's my WhatsApp number, and I will give you access to the enrollment form. So we have Victory, we have Emeka, that's 2. We have Precious, 3, Ezekiel, 4. Did Victory write by twice? Chinwe, 5. AB, 6. Ben, 7. So 33 more slots remaining. You don't need the knowledge of any programming. You don't need prior knowledge. The essence of the class is to take you through beginner. As far as you have the mind to learn, you have a laptop, and you have good network to stay through class, you are well and ready to go. Everybody that joins the webinar, I'm not working with people that joined the webinar before. Everybody in this webinar are new, and they are just hearing me for the first time. At the end of the day, it's all about how much you want to change your life. So we had 7 slots. Okay, Patty Holmes is taking 2 slots, that's 39. The next training session after March is April, and it's 350,000 naira. Okay, so we have 1, 2. The numbers are confusing me now. I can't even count anymore. I can't count anymore. Let me try. Please, it's only the people that make their payment today that I'm working with, because I really don't want to work with too many people, so I can give my time to you guys. So we have Oladimeji, 1. You can secure your slots and join April class. Yes, I will keep it for you if you're able to make payment today, but not after today. If you're able to make payment today, Victory, I can keep it for you. Okay. Okay, guys, running out of time. We need to short this soon. If you're taking a slot and you want to work with me, if you are taking the 3 courses, you can't take the 3 courses at the same time, but you can pay the same amount for the 3 courses. The 3 courses are all the same prices. The reason you can't take it at the same time is because What I will do for you, if you want to take the 3 courses, it means you are spending 9 months with us, because we don't permit one student to take 2 courses. You can't cope. You won't be able to cope. So if you want to take advantage of the 3 courses, what I will do for you is, if you're already our student, I will now give you further discounts for the other 2 courses. So instead of paying 270,000, I can allow you now pay 250,000 when you are taking the other courses. Or if you want to pay for them now, you can pay 250,000 for all 3 courses. So just let me know. You can send me a message so that I can help you work through it. Hi, Erling. You can secure. So what you will do, Helen, is to secure your slot tonight, and I will give you a payment plan to work for the time that you are ready to. So secure your slot so that you get the discounts. If it is outside of the webinar, you get to pay 350,000. The reason you are benefiting from the discount is because you are in the webinar. The cost for data science is the same. All our courses are the same. Any course you want to take, we're currently on a discount for the webinar. You get to make a payment of 70,000 naira right now to secure your slot, a balance payment of 100,000 ending of February, and another balance payment ending of March, instead of paying 350,000 naira. All right, so secure your slot, send me your proof of payment, and I will share with you the enrollment form. Okay, how many people do we have now? We are my guys. Please help me count. Shakirat, Tarela, the rest. How many people do we have now? I need to keep track of how many people left. How many people do we have now that have secured their slot? Who is counting? Who is counting for me? How many people do we have now that have secured their slots so that I can shut it down? $13. So that gives us how many slots? Who knows maths here? Okay, so that's 14. So that's 14 slots. We have 26 more slots remaining. If you're taking a slot, make your payment of 70,000 naira. Send me the proof of payment, and I will send you the enrollment form. Remember, the benefit of the webinar is so that you have 80,000 naira off. That's a lot of money. All right. So don't leave this discount on the table. After now, you get to pay the actual price. Okay. So if you indicated 15, all right. So we have 25 more slots remaining, and I'm going to shut the webinar down. As far as you are in this webinar, you have the opportunity to take advantage of the discount. Now, to the 15 people that have indicated interest, yes, you get certificates at the end of the course. You get certificates at the end of the course. You get certificates, you get projects, you get a portfolio, you get guidance, interview prep, LinkedIn optimization by me if you secure a slot now. And where do you send the POP? Okay, what's POP? Proof of payment. Oh, proof of payment. That's smart. Proof of payment. Send it to me. Send it to me on WhatsApp. Don't send me a text message. I won't see it. Send it to me on WhatsApp, okay? So I'm going to list what you guys will get. You get direct access to me. You get direct access to a coaching call with me where I'm going to teach you hands down. We're going to break everything down on the table, how to use your personal brand to land the job of your dreams. You're going to get LinkedIn optimization by me. That is if you secure your slot today. And then you get CV prep during the mentorship. You get interview prep. You have full-blown access to our facilitators. We're going to guide you through and through. The mentorship is 100%. All right. So we have 25 more slots remaining, and we are done. I see you, Taiwo. I see your hands, Israel. I want to know if you're taking a slot or whatnot. Securing the slot means you are paying now. That's what securing the slot means. It means you're paying now. You're paying now means you're securing the slot. If you're not, you can't secure the slot with word of mouth. So this is what I can do for anybody that is trying to secure but don't have up to 70,000. You can make a payment of 50,000 naira, and then you pay a balance of 120 by February ending and 100 by March ending. If you think that is fine with you, you can join the train. So you can make a payment of 50,000 naira now, 120,000 February ending, 100,000 March ending. That makes it a total of 270,000. Like I said, I'm going to take it slowly. Our course is 350K, but we're giving you a discount of 80,000 naira for joining the webinar. No, we don't have free classes, ma. We don't have free classes. We have 8 facilitators. They all have to be paid. We're running a full-blown business here. So it's not a free class. We're only making it easier for more Nigerians to be able to land a job. Our system is super packed and it's super valuable. And we don't apologize for how much we're charging because of the work that we put into it. A lot of you pay more for courses and you don't get this level of intentionality. We're very intentional with our students. We don't let our students slack. Anybody that is our student that is not putting the work is on them and not on us. I can beat my chest to that. All right. The class is starting the first Saturday of March. Okay. So if you think you are able to, you think you'll be able to manage through, if you don't have 70,000 naira now and you want to be a part of the discount of 80,000, and you also want to have a session with me and also have me do your LinkedIn, you can pay 50,000 naira now, 120,000 February ending, 100,000 March ending. This gives you leeway to come up with the funds, but you have to secure your slot now. If you don't secure your slot now and you pay for the class later, that's all well and good, but you don't have the personal training with me. You have the general class training and the general class calls. And you also don't get me to do your LinkedIn optimization. You get to do it yourself. We'll show you, we'll teach you how. Okay? All right, so 25 more slots to go. Send me the proof of payment and I will share with you the enrollment form. Helen, you said you wanted to, yes, you can make a payment of 70,000 and join the April class. I think I already said that. You can secure the slot. If you're securing the slot, it's fine. You can make a payment to secure your slot and then balance up by March for April class. Anybody? Who is next? Who is joining the cohorts? You have to decide to make up with the balance payments. You get knocked out of the class till you're able to. Now, the reason I am telling you upfront is because, like I said, I don't have anything to lose if you don't join my class. You have everything to gain if you join my class. And it's a commitment for you as an individual. How much do you trust yourself to invest in yourself? Some of us believe more in MMM than we believe in ourselves. And I'm wondering why. The best bet you should ever bet on is you, because it can never be lost. So work it out and make sure that you get the money to balance up, because you are worth it at the end of the day. Well done, Ezekiel. So send me a payment receipt and I will add you to the class. Awesome. Somebody is asking for the account number, guys. So like I said, it's a conversation of, do you trust yourself enough to be able to give back the return on investment? Do you trust yourself enough to be able to give back on the return on investment? All right, I think you should, because at the end of the day, you are worth more than any investment plan or scheme. You're worth a whole lot more than that. Some of you are going to go out there today. It's a new week we're getting into. I am going to spend over 300,000. Yet, you don't have a strategic financial plan. You don't have a plan to increase your income. There is no guarantee that the Naira is going to be stable. And there is no guarantee that your company is going to promote you because you are not upskilling, you are not doing personal development. But I'm telling you, based on, in fact, one of our students, Udwak, borrowed the money from her mom to make the payment. And before she was done with the 3 months program, she got a job with Sparkle Nigeria. She paid back her mom. In fact, before she accepted the job with Sparkle, she was working with UBA. UBA realized she got a job with Sparkle and they gave her a promotion. Yes, the promotion was not even as high as what she got at Sparkle. And she joined Sparkle. She joined Sparkle in December. You can check her out on LinkedIn, Udwak Basi. She joined Sparkle in December and she paid back her mom in less than 2 months. Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. If you're paying money, yes, you can pay anytime you want. The difference is you don't take advantage of the discount. People join our courses at random times. But the reason we do these webinars is to give people the opportunity to have a massive 80,000 naira off the discount so that you're able to join in. The people that have no knowledge about it at all is that you have knowledge about it by the end of the class. I studied fine arts, but I'm here. I'm telling you that with the way our facilitators teach, you don't need to have a knowledge before. Doesn't matter. We don't care. We don't even want you to have a knowledge before so that we can brag more that we were the ones that taught you. So don't have knowledge before. We're fine with that. Just have a laptop, have your mind, and be ready to put in the work, and you're good to go. Okay. So I'm expecting to see 15 receipts of payment. If you don't make your payment, you did not secure your slot. Please just know it's not a matter of, hey, I've secured my slot. We don't do written securement if there's anything like that. Okay, that's fine. So Peter Ajao, if you're sending 50,000 now, it means that by February ending, you're making a payment of 150,000. And then March ending, you're making a payment of 100,000. Well done. So when you make that payment, you don't need to exit the webinar. Just tap on your screen and move to another window. You remain on the webinar. We're shutting it down soon though, so you want to take advantage of this as quickly as possible. For the rest of you, the remaining 92 of you, if you want to take advantage of this, you better pay the 50,000 naira now. Secure this discount so that I can walk you through how to land a job and also work you. You see the way my LinkedIn is sweet. I did it myself. I'm going to do a very beautiful LinkedIn for you because at the end of the day, people are moved by what they see. And when you combine a very strong personal brand and what we're teaching you here at Nibiant, trust me, you're going to be hot cake. Even if you don't apply for jobs, your company is going to recognize you. I am guaranteeing you that. So I'm going to allow a few people to ask questions and then I'll shut it down. I only have about 5 minutes remaining. No, the classes will not affect those who have 9 to 5 because we built this course for career professionals that are looking to transition to tech. That's why the classes are Saturdays 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., Tuesdays 8 to 10 p.m., Thursdays 8 to 10 p.m. Taiwo, please put your message in the chat box. The reason we're not saying you should unmute is so that we have decorum and we're able to save more time. Today is Saturday. People need to go and rest, okay? So if you have questions, put it in the chat box and I will let you know. Okay, 7 more minutes to go and we are done. Thank you guys so much for taking the time and staying to the very end of the conversation. Yes, a secondary school graduate can take the course. Yes, you just need a laptop, you need you need your mind, and you need your commitment to the process and have data as well. The name of the course is Data Analytics, Business Analysis, and Data Science. Number to send the receipt of payment is here. So it doesn't matter if you are a secondary school leaver, it doesn't matter if you're a business owner that has not gone to school for a long time. As far as you can commit to the process, you're good to go. We just need your commitment, your mind to work. We need your laptop, and we also need you to have a good network so that you can stay through class. Also, the free time to be able to watch the recordings and also practice what you are being taught, and you're good to go. All right. So for those of you, before the end of today, yes, you can. As far as it's today, today is today. Today, 11:59 is today. You can get the job offer from anywhere. We share links and also teach you how to be able to apply for jobs through HRO's DM and how to position yourself for the HROs to reach out to you. All our students that got a job, they did not apply. The human resource professionals reached out to them through their DMs. 3 months. It's a 3-month course, Onyechi. So now I need to go out of the call, and I am shutting down the discount. So to everybody that has taken advantage of the discount, thank you and congratulations to you. If you think, please don't stress me. If you think you can pay, I will not trouble you in your DM, because at the end of the day, I have pride in what I'm teaching you today. All right. Okay, Helen, send me a DM. If you think you can pay, so if you think you can pay, right, between now and Monday, 12 p.m., send me a message. If you think you can pay for your discount between now and Monday, 12 p.m., send me a message, because I'm shutting this down now. If you can pay between now and Monday, 12 p.m., between now and Monday, 12 p.m., send me a message. The classes are going to be holding on Google Meet. Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Thursdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Send me a message if you can pay between now and Monday, 12 p.m. Don't send me a message if you cannot pay between now and 12 p.m. Between now and Monday, 12 p.m., send me a message and I will include you to the slot. Thank you guys so much and have a great evening ahead of you. The classes are all online. The actual cost is 350,000, but we're currently on a discount. We're removing 80,000, so you only get to pay 270,000. You secure your slot to take advantage of the discount with 70,000 naira, and then you get to pay 100,000 naira February ending and 100,000 naira March ending. Please, if you know you won't take the course or you don't want to secure the discount, don't send me a message, or only send me a message if you know you are going to make a payment between now and Monday, 12 p.m. All right, everybody. Thank you so much and have a good night. Yes, you're going to get a certificate, Henry. Thank you, Kano Esther.